What's up, guys? Back again, show you another deck tech, and this time we're going in through our Bant deck. We did our Mardu last time, and then this time we're doing Thrasios, I'm sorry, and Ishai. I don't know, I pronounce it Ishai. Pretty much the deck is Thrasios, but I wanted Bant colors, so I wanted Ishai, and this is just to show you that you don't have to use the partners as everybody else does. So let's jump right into it. We're going to be running some basic lands, obviously, in the deck. We're running about like 5 forests, basic forests. And then we're going to be running 5 basic islands in the deck. Then we're going to be running 4 basic plains. And then we're going to be running 1 waste. Next is some utility lands, obviously Command Tower, Reflecting Pool, Riptide Laboratory. Then we're going to do some Zalfiran Void for some colorless, Reliquary Tower, Alchemist Refuge, get some flash. Then we're going to go into our colored lands. So we're going to do all 3 of the on-color fetches, all 3 of the shocks, both of the have lands. We're going to be running all 3 of the pain lands. Then we're going to run all 3 of the check lands. Then we're going to have both of our battle bond lands. Now we're going to be going into our artifacts. We don't have a lot of sorceries in the deck, so we're going to be running some mana rocks like Soul Ring, Thought Vessel. Going to be running all 3 of the signets. Vidalcan Orrery, because flash is important in this deck. And Cloudstone Curio, because it's one of the combos in the deck. Next we have our sorceries. We only have 3. Genesis Wave, because you can get tons of mana in the deck, and Genesis Wave is just a good way to finish out everybody. Time Warp, because I can take infinite turns in the deck. It's the only extra turn card, so. And then Route, because I like flash stuff. I can pay 7, just like Cyclonic Rift, and wipe the board of creatures. Next we have our enchantment package. Training Grounds, because it's just that good with Thrasios. Wilderness Reclamation, to, again, really good with Thrasios. Just untap our lands at the end of turn, allows us to go ham on our turn. Survival of the Fittest, tutor out some of our more important creatures, get the deck really going. Leyline of Anticipation, get that flash going. Mirari's Wake, double our mana, helps out a lot with Thrasios. And then Omniscience or Omniscience, it's part of the combo with Cloud Curio. You can do some really nasty things with these 2 cards. Next we have our creature package. And we're going to be going into our ramp cards. So we have Quarreling Oracle, put land on top, reveal it, put it into play, otherwise draw it. Farhaven Elf, Secure Tri-Builder, Oracle Moldiah, Solemn Simulacrum, and Wood Elves to help us ramp out. Next we have our clone package. So we have Phyrexian Metamorph, Body Double, Clever Impersonator, and Stunt Double to get some clones going. Biomancer's Familiar. If you run Thrasios, you probably want this guy in your deck. His first ability is activated abilities of your creatures cost 2 less to activate. It can't reduce it past 1. Just really good with Thrasios out. And the second ability, tap it. The next time target creature adapts this turn, it adapts as though it had no +1/+1 counters. Don't really use that. We're only focusing on the first ability. Eldrazi Displacer. This is pretty much why I have a waste. I wanted to tone down the deck a little bit, so I'm not running Deadeye Navigator. So I run this guy to limit the ability of just bouncing creatures that are really strong. So I run this guy. Vorinclex, mana doubler. Very mean, very oppressive. Seedborn Muse, obviously really good with Thrasios. I can activate them on everybody's turn. Coincide this with Teferi, Mage Zolfir, and it's pretty much I get to respond to anything that anybody does, and I kind of have the upper hand, large advantage with these two creatures out. Next we kind of have utility creatures, Acidic Slime. This coincides with Cloudstone, Curio, and Omniscience. It just blow up everybody's lands. They don't really like that, and they tend to scoop up. Archaeomancer, Time Warp, Omniscience, Cloudstone, Curio, Infinite Turns. Sun Titan, get some lands back, ramp out, get Cloudstone back, get some creatures back, just a good utility card to have. Eternal Witness, let's get some of those more important cards out and back from our graveyard and into our hands and reuse them. Crater Hoof, just as a big sweeper. Vincer, again, get them, bounce everybody's permanent with Cloudstone and Omniscience. No one wants to play after that. Spellseeker, I have a lot of counters in the deck and a lot of good tutors, so this helps me get them. Mystic Snake counter. Academy Rector, strictly for Omniscience. Recruiter of the Guard, tutoring out creatures that I need for ramp, card draw. Karmic Guide, Graveyard Recursion. There's a decent amount of creatures in the deck. Then we got Avengers Zendikar as another big sweeper. Tishana, Voice of Thunder, draw a bunch of cards. Muldrifter, draw some more cards. Next we have our instance package, and we got Enlightened Tutor and Eladamri's Call for some tutor going on. So we can tutor for training grounds with this guy, and we can get Biomancers familiar with Eladamri's Call. Then we got some removal, so we're running Beast Within, Corrosion Grip. Then we got Path to Exile and Swords of Plowshare. Now we're in our counterspell package. Pact Negation, Swan Song. Then we got Counterspell. We got Mana Drain, Arcane Denial. Memory Lapse is a very good card for a counter, especially if you're about to win next turn. It's a really good underplayed counter. Wizard's Retort. Thrasios is a wizard, so there's a really good chance that it's only going to cast as much as a counterspell. Remand, draw a card, put a card back, and then we got Disallow. It's just a cheaper Void Slime and counters activated triggered abilities and just spells in general. And then last but not least, we have the good old Clutch Cyclonic Rift for some more board wipes. So yeah, that's the my Thrasios Shy deck. And if all else fails, you can try to just keep a Shy out and just win with commander damage and just protect him. So yeah, that's the deck. If you like it, comment. If you hate it, comment. Subscribe, like, and let me know what you guys think about the deck. Thanks.